Uh, Namaskar. This is Professor Dr. Aman Agrawal, Director and Professor of Indian Institute of Finance. Yesterday, we saw the decision of Trump raising and implementing new H1B visa norms. I think a lot of people's aspirations in India who want to live and work in the United States might have got destroyed or shattered when they come specifically from the middle class or the lower middle class or even the upper middle class, as a matter of fact. The rich may not get so much impacted, but maybe because they're able to afford that kind of a fee structure. But others would certainly, or high end jobs may not get impacted, but low end, mid sized jobs may. But this, in my opinion, is a very positive news for India as a nation. Firstly, no company can actually move its resources from one nation to the other when it's a question of recruitment. This is a process which goes on for months and all before one decides who is to be recruited and who is to be brought in for a project. And as a result, the hiring will still go on, but they'll be hired and kept in India. So what would that mean? That would mean that the direct taxes which they will have to pay from their incomes will have to be in India. So the direct taxes of government of India will rise. Consumption spending, that means they're going to buy houses, fridge, refrigerators, televisions, everything will be done here. So they will ultimately be spending, increasing consumer spending. Thirdly, the brain drain, which we used to be always troubled with, will not happen. So no brain drain will happen of people moving from India to abroad. And fourthly, I think it is very critical, specifically for people who have been granted the access to education from institutions like IITs, IIS, or universities in this country, or even specifically government universities, and even IITs and IIMs and Institute of Sciences specifically, because where 80 to 90% of the education is sponsored by your and my taxpayers' money. I and you as taxpayer pay their money, and that's where they get this scholarship from the government of India. And there is no restriction. They just immediately move out. Now they will be able to service this country for some more time. In fact, I feel that the government must introduce for all those studying in some of the top rated institutions where the education is sponsored and relief is granted in terms of the fee which is paid by them by taxpayers' money, that they require to service for about a year or two or maybe 3 in this country before they can actually look at going abroad. So in my opinion, this structure will in fact benefit the India's growth story and for in the short and the long run, and safeguard the brain drain which we also always used to be worried about. Namaskar.